Hi, everyone. I hope that you are having a wonderful Easter. I'm Kirsty Lilith. I'm a divine channel, and this is the Yeshua channeling for the 4/4 portal. So, the 4th of April, that is creating a powerful portal day, and Yeshua wanted to come through and channel for you. So, I will allow him to come forward and be able to speak to you whatever he wishes to discuss. As always, I am not party to what he is wanting to bring forward, so I will just allow myself to go into a trance state, which is a deep altered state, and allow him to blend with my energy, and then allow him to come through and speak. All right. So this will take me a few moments to get down into the trance state. Greetings, my dearest brothers and sisters. It is an honor and a pleasure as always to be here, being able to communicate with you directly, to have our presence directly connected, for you to be able to feel the frequency and the vibration of my energy as well as my words. My frequency always carries healing energy. So whenever you are in my presence, whenever you are hearing my words, know that it carries a healing essence to it, a healing vibration. It just requires you to allow this healing to take place, for your energy to accept the connection with mine. And I will always be able to work with your energy, with your permission, to bring you more into alignment with your own divine self, with your own divinity, helping you awaken your heart, to open your heart, to expand that heart space, because that is the access to the divine through that heart. So working with me, working with my energy, is allowing you to own your own divinity, allowing you to really be in that heart expanded awareness. The sacred anointing oil that I have recently introduced to you all, that is about opening your heart. That is about allowing you to really connect more and more with your own divinity. The oils were particularly and specifically chosen by me, the oils that I wished to carry my vibration. But I put my energy, my vibration in each and every bottle, because I wish to be able to open humanity to their own divine self, open them up to expand their energy, to allow them to really connect to their own divine, to their own divinity, to their own true self. This is my purpose, and this will be done in many ways in your lifetime. Not everybody will resonate with my words. Maybe not everybody will be ready to be able to stand in my presence, in my energy, in their wholeness, in my wholeness. So that is why I am creating these different ways in which you will be able to connect with me in whatever way feels right for you. And it is not about me. It is not about worshipping me. It is not about putting me on a pedestal. I know I have mentioned this several times before, but it is not about that. My teachings, my wisdom, my guidance is all about allowing you to awaken that Christ energy within you. That was why I was here walking the earth over 2,000 years ago, and why I am returning again now through Kirsty, working with other channels as well across the earth, but particularly working through Kirsty to bring this message through yet again, because humanity is ready for this awakening now. There are more and more people awakening and wanting to connect with their true essence. That is why I am here now. That is why I am working in the way that I am, to connect with as many of you as possible, to really allow yourselves to awaken fully to the divine beings that you are. This time of year is very synonymous with me, with my time on earth as my human self, Yeshua. As you celebrate Good Friday and Easter Sunday, that was synonymous with my crucifixion and my resurrection. The resurrection into the Christ, the resurrection into the full awakening of my full divinity and who I was and who I am and who I always was meant to be. The crucifixion is very symbolic. The crucifixion, the death of the human self, the death of the illusion, the death of that understanding, and to really allow those that were willing to see in the rebirth, the resurrection, the truth arising, that we are eternal beings. All of us are eternal beings, and we live on. The body is just a vessel, a physical vessel. But my death and rebirth was about showing that impermanence of the human vessel, of showing our true divine nature, of that heart expansion, of understanding that we do not need to walk in suffering. We do not need to experience pain and suffering. We can transcend that. All of us, I showed the way. I demonstrated the way. I was not dying for you. I was showing you that you can transcend. I was showing you the illusion of the permanence of the physical vessel. I was showing you to recognize your true light, your true divinity. And this does not mean that you spiritually bypass, that you think you do not need to connect to your physical vessel. It is not about that at all. The embodiment, the true embodiment and a true awakening while being on earth is about being whole, allowing yourself to recognize your human self and your divine self, and recognize that union, that balance within. It is not about one without the other. You can choose to be fully human but that is connecting you off from your divine self. You can choose to be fully divine, but that is bypassing all that you are here to experience. You can be fully divine when you have left your physical body and are back in source energy, in that divine energy. You can embrace being fully divine there. But while you have chosen to walk this earth, it is about walking in union, walking in balance between the human and the divine. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your energy. I thank you all for being you. You shine so brightly. I am walking beside you as you walk your path with so much love, with so much admiration, with so much grace. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed Yeshua's wisdom, Yeshua's words in what he shared with you. And I truly hope that it resonated for you for the way you are at the moment. That sending you so much love for a beautiful Easter holiday. Bye bye.